everybody. My name is Dizzy, and welcome back to the long anticipated, long awaited return to co op Power Sim with Shaka. It's been, I actually have no idea how long, but it's been a fair few old weeks since we last got our spraying on. But we're back. We are here. We are with you together, or at least we will be with you together since I go over to the old Discord and give myself a little unmutey, undeafen, so you can hear me. And when Shaka doesn't undeafen, they will also be able to hear me. But yes, welcome on in. Welcome to chat. Welcome to both chats. Because we have the old shared chat on. So people in my chat, say hi to Shaka chat. I'm not seeing anyone in Shaka chat. And obviously people in Shaka chat can't hear me to say hi. Hang on. I can type. There we go. All right, wonderful. Yes, let me get some game on your screen. There we go. And we can have a look at what we were doing before we left off. So what were the last few jobs that we did? We cleaned the Ferris wheel. Oh, we cleaned the subway platform. Hello, I was recapping what we just did. We cleaned the subway platform last time.
Oh, that's the wrong screen.
Oh no.
Dear. That's okay. And I don't seem to have Powerwash on my screen. Because
Oh
I
no.
didn't change it, even though I meant to. I'm a silly Billy.
Sad.
Ken Girl's blushing furiously.
She does that. It's very cute.
Have you seen it?
Have I seen what?
Ken Girl blushing furiously.
I'm not in as many words, I suppose. Yeah. So last time we did a subway station, a subway platform. It was great. It had trains. Well, it didn't have trains, but it could feasibly have trains.
It could have had trains.
It had rails for trains to go on.
Yes.
And it looks like up next, I only have one whole mission available to me on my career mode. Clean the fortune teller's wagon. So I'm gonna make a starty on that. I'm wondering if I've got that audio bug going on, but with Powerwash Sim instead of with you, because it sounded a little weird on the old clicks.
I would have just assumed it was all of your sound that did it.
And interestingly, OBS is not showing any Powerwash audio capture at all.
Oh.
This is why I should troubleshoot things before I start the stream button.
I mean, to be fair, I was just like, let's go.
I mean, I was also just like, let's go. Give me a minute. You won't be able to hear me because I won't be pushing push to talk while I twiddle with my headphones.
Push to talk off, honestly. I'm a silly. I can't be bothered to press. My little finger got sore whenever I was using push to talk all the time. I've got very small hands. So
like an American president.
Like an American president?
Never mind.
I have small hands. So even with my fingers on the WASD keys, constantly pressing down on pressing down on caps lock and then having to go back and press down cap lock, my little thingy gets sore, so I've just turned push to talk off.
Oh, Pat. I have turned co-op mode on. I am in the process of sending you an invite as we speak. I have to take my hand off of push to talk because otherwise it doesn't like it. You should have an invite winging its way to you.
I do, yes. Excellent.
Wonderful. And I'll get up the mission description while you load in. So the Uncanny Franny says, check out my new wheels. Everyone says I could talk the hind legs off a turkey, so I'm joining the travelling fairground as a fortune teller. Got the name, and now I've got the ride. Picked it up from an old lady at a bargain price online. I was the only bidder. She wasn't happy and said she'd curse me if I didn't pay her the going rate, but it's not my fault she didn't say the reserve price. It's not like she even looked after the wagon. It's covered in anything and everything you can imagine. The rest of the fairground is pristine, which is our fault, so please help. I see I'm being victimized already.
I'm being victimized.
I've been sprayed into a literal corner.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Franny says, "Hey, why don't you be my first subject?"
Subject.
Shaka, 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 Shaka. Come have a look at the crystal ball. A kitty.
Kitty.
She says, "I'll divine your past and future based on the ancient technique of water divination. Let us spray." Woo?
Oh, to be pushed into a corner and sprayed. Oh, King girl.
Uh-huh. It's actually pretty great, honestly. Would recommend.
When would you would you want to be pushed into a corner and sprayed?
When playing a game like Powerwash Sim, for example?
No, I was asking King Girl.
Oh, I see.
When they'd like it to be scheduled, when she wants it to be scheduled. Not to be confused with lettuce spray, which is ideal for salads. I see.
You know, I'm damned if I can see the dirt on this crystal ball. The shiny reflective surfaces are much harder to do with this, I think.
Yeah. I would tend to agree.
Also, I think I need to turn you up. Because you're not super loud over the water.
Oh. That's just the handrail. Am I oh, no, my mic is turned down.
Ah, that would... Well, I have also turned you up in Discord. But yes, your mic being turned down would do it.
It was mostly a me problem, not a you problem, so...
I'll ask people in chat how the Shaka sound on my stream.
I spent ages trying to come up with an answer to when would you like to be sprayed, and my new answer surprised me. I see.
This is going to be the mailing of keys all over again.
The mailing of keys?
There was a certain suggestion that Fion might be a recipient to various keys being mailed to them.
Yes.
Also, oh my goodness, I have been gooped. Welcome on in. I will have to take my hands off keyboards to do a gooping.
Mm-hmm.
Which means y'all won't be able to hear me over in Shaka's stream.
Goodbye for now, Dizzy.
Oh yeah,
and
my chair has just collapsed as well.
Please return.
I'll have to fix that afterwards. But welcome in, Transrites. Thank you so much for the surprise goop. We have just about got that out of the bottle.
Surprise goop!
Oh my goodness. I think the end of the bottle is a lot thicker as well, which isn't helping getting it out. Yes, a secret
Dizzy conversation. This isn't fair. You're getting Dizzy chat and I'm not.
Don't tell Shaka, but they're really cute.
Surprise goop is something that won't happen when someone says you keys to be on. Is that really what they said, or are you just making things up, Kingo?
Kingo would never. And also, Kingo would never have to. But, right, I gotta fix my chair. I have gooped and then patted off the excess, although the excess is a bit thicker, as I said, today. So I'm still feeling a smidgen tacky. Hello.
He says Kingo will never make things up, also give her plenty of headpads, so that is definitely something Dizzy would say.
That is 100% a believable Dizzy thing that I could have said.
Are you saying you didn't say that?
No, I said it's a believable thing that I could have said.
See.
The vast majority of things that I do say fall into the realm of things that I could say.
No, all things that you say are things you could say because you did say them.
Uh-huh.
You definitely could say them again. Not the vast majority, all of them.
I mean, there could feasibly be things that I have said but I couldn't say again. I'm sure I at one point have said the full name of Landfair PG once. I never properly learnt it, but I have recited it from the sign because I've been to the sign.
I see. I have not been to the site.
We should go to Anglesey. We should have ChakaCon North Wales and visit Anglesey.
But I thought we were having ShakaCon in Scotland in the house that's like a castle.
Oh, we were, weren't we? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll have to have another ShakaCon the year after. ShakaCon 2026 will be in Wales.
I mean, there's not going to be a ShakaCon 2025, so... Because there's no plans for it, and it's... now March.
A quarter of the way through 2025. That's a terrifying thought.
Don't say it like that.
Okay.
Our lecturers keep talking about how little time we have left in college, and I'm like, stop, shut up.
We are 3/4 of the way not through 2025? You're right, that does sound a lot less.
You're such a smartass. Could feasibly say cucumber ice cream, but it doesn't mean I'm reasonably going to say it or a sentence like, I could really go for cucumber ice cream. Biannual ShakaCons?
Franny says, I sense you're someone who used to be wishy-washy, always flitting from one thing to another. Rude.
Me.
Also, how did I get on top of this a minute ago?
Like that. It's easy. See, you did it.
Yeah, weird. I was just floundering and failing, obviously. Now I have this renewed focus, like the 15 degrees nozzle on the pressure washer. What a very specific comparison.
Also, I don't think these pronouns got confiscated because they keep saying I, so they clearly still have them.
I mean, maybe just not all of my pronouns got confiscated.
Oh, I saw on TikTok someone was doing a thing. There was a song that started with like, I don't understand this pronoun shit. Or something. It was some country song, but it was this girl reacting to it, and she said she was going to drink a shot every time they used a pronoun.
Aha, how smashed was she by the end?
She couldn't keep up.
Oh no!
Like, at one point. Knowing the makeups of the community, I reckon even if we only had one every year, it would be a biannual. Yep.
Hey.
Fair.
So after a brief detour to do the actual fortune-telling table, I have gone back to my old ways of being a little mountain goat and clambering to the top of whatever thing we may be climbing. Climbing?
Yeah.
Well, the thing that I might be climbing. The thing that we're washing.
Yes. Where is more of your dirt?
On my side blog.
Why is it called dirt? What? Where's the dirt? It's on top. It's on top, for fuck's sake.
Do you need to get it from where I am?
No, there's like a at the bottom, like the bottom is underneath, the top is like at the staircase.
I see, okay.
at the front. I was just being stupid.
Bonk.
How dare you bonk me?
Because I'm daring and also just. Oh, the rivets on this each roof rib are individually dirty on their side. I have to go around each of them.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I could just do it from the top and be fine.
Oh, we both dinged at the same time.
Double ding. I think it's always more fun when we both ding at the same time.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Oh, where is your dirt handrail? Well, it was somewhere apparently.
Honestly, handrails just need disinfecting very often, I think. More often than they get disinfected.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. I'm pressing the wrong buttons.
This is why I have invented and am applying for a patent for gloves that are also hand sanitizing wipes. So that they sanitize every handrail as you go along.
Uh-huh. Brass gloves! Yes, exactly, King Girl. I mean, I think the brass handrails is probably a better idea, but brass gloves, why not?
Why brass? Is brass particularly antimicrobial?
Apparently so. According to King Girl.
I mean, it would make sense. Like, it's made out of things that are antimicrobial, like heavy metals.
Mm-hmm.
Franny says, suddenly you feel this need to wash away the sins and malaise of the unfortunate.
I see. Do I?
This isn't just dislodging moss and muddy streaks, it's almost become a compulsion for you. A compulsion that's threatening to take over your life.
Okay.
Sounds pretty dire. I think she doesn't want us to be a power washer anymore.
No.
If she's that unhappy with the job we're doing, she could just tell us to stop.
Okay, for moving bacteria, then 2 hours of contact, but yes, if I remember correctly, this concept, or an early version of it, is why old-timey doorknobs and stuff were made out of brass. I see.
That's really cool.
You're really cool.
Well, your face is really cool.
Well, so is yours. And chat.
They got a point, chat. Your faces are really cool. No, your collective singular face, chat, is very cool.
Your one face.
The fact
Chat
that
has
all
one
of you
face.
share a face, and you don't ever like squabble or fight over it.
Pretty cool.
Pretty based. that's why I said it's also
Hello,
reasonably
here.
easy to machine, and for a sec I thought they meant chat's face.
Yes, it's really easy to machine chat's face.
Hey, Kirsten, how's it going?
I feel like I've basically cleaned the underside, but there is a decent chunk left. Confuses me. Hmm.
You know, that kind of surprises me that brass is expensive. Like, I mean, I guess all metal is expensive to some extent. But I thought brass was kind of mostly made of quite common metals. Which is one of the reasons why we've had access to it for ages and ages and ages.
The wireless department has for right now. I'll post it in Discord when I finish up. Oh, yes. Please. Oh, I found more underside. The blue looks really good on me. Yay, that's nice. I like blue.
Oh, I haven't
Thank
seen
you.
what you are wearing.
That's because you're streaming.
Uh-huh.
I'm not watching.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at the VODs.
Hmm.
Also, you've made lots of progress on your VODs, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Oh, let's not talk about it though.
Okay, fair. No
There
shameless
was-
plug of the VOD channel.
I mean, yeah, sure. I have a VOD channel. It exists. It's on YouTube now. The VODs exist again. After the Twitch highlight stuff, it's just I've been having a time with videos. So, yay!
The sizes were wrong.
Clipchamp is stupid.
Oh, see, Kinko's in it though. She even knows what you've been uploading in what order. There's a dedicated VODling right there.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, there was a lot of Crash recently. Before that, there was a lot of Hollow Knight, and it's just that once I sorted the file size issue, I was able to upload at a much quicker rate. So the Crash videos went up a lot quicker than any other videos beforehand. And there's Kingdom Hearts videos now, and yep, it's all go all over on the VOD channel.
Franny says, "Oh wow, looking into your future, it's really quite amazing."
Ooh.
I don't want to spoil it
Is it?
for you, so I'm going to be deliberately vague here. There are things you're going to do and see beyond your imagination in the next little while that are going to blow your mind. Blow your mind more than that one time that we went to Mars?
That wasn't in career mode though,
That's true.
so I don't think she knows about that.
I mean, I thought, like, part of the point of being a fortune teller was you got to Google all of your clients' social medias and stuff,
Uh-huh.
so that you know everything about them and you can make vague yet plausible sounding predictions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are you all done up there?
I think so. It's been long enough that I lost where the button for the extensions was again. I forgot. I lost it.
It has been a little while, to be fair.
I was just sort of cycling through the top of my keyboard.
Come on, wheel. Be clean. Where is your dirt? Okay, I got it.
Oh, hello. I had to stop spraying there for a sec, because suddenly your butt was too close to my face.
I see. Oh, it's in the way.
You were just leaping gracefully through the air.
Wee wee. The wheels are my enemies.
I cannot see the dirt on this thing.
This sounds like much of an issue, says Kira. Oh, that one cleaned up really easily, actually. I love how you did the table and, like, the ball and didn't do, like, the canopy above it.
Uh-huh. It's because I looked up at the canopy and then was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be starting at the top.
You're not supposed to be doing anything. You can clean whatever way you want.
I can't clean this bloody roof trim bit, apparently.
Oh, there's a chest.
Me when I discover my friend hasn't had top surgery yet?
Oh my god. Where's the rest of the dirt in this post? Keep getting, like, multiple things that just have little tiny bits left in them. And I'm like, where's your dirt?
Uh-huh. You sound more distressed each time as well.
Oh, that's your foot clipping through. Okay.
Oh.
I was like, what is this dirt and why won't it leave?
It was me.
That was your foot. Oh, now you're just floating in thin air.
Did you not see the ladder?
In the air. You were like hanging off
I see.
the side of it, kind of. I didn't call Dizzy dirt. I thought their foot was dirt. I didn't know. I would never.
It's true, they would never. We got a message from Calvin Miller. Hey Doc, how's the wash? I'm back up on Rumblin' Rushless, which I think is the mountain, the volcano.
Uh-huh.
Never thought I'd say this in my lifetime, but the data is off the chart. Well, you should probably put it on the chart so you can chart it.
Yeah.
It's a problem with
Chart
your
that
charts.
bad boy.
I hope I'm wrong, but she looks ready to blow, and if she does, Muckingham is in real danger.
The end of the game is going to be Muckingham being taken overcome by a volcano.
We should not say taken over by a volcano.
Yes, shut up.
Never.
I was about to say taken over.
I mean that's an interesting concept for a plot. The volcano is actually the bad guy. Like, you could make a Doctor Who episode out of that.
No, I'm gonna make a video game out of it.
What is your video going to be called? Your video game going to be called even?
Volcano.
Fair?
I'm so original.
I mean, I can't think of a noteworthy game that is called...
trim. I don't think I got this on the front of it. Oh.
Oh no.
Ay, 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 ay. Knowing what the end of the story mode is, the volcano taking over would have been funnier. Oh, the volcano's not gonna take over. And the windows have frames. Oh no, this is just this, but okay, never mind. Or I don't know. Ignore me.
Never.
Humanity is the thing that destroys human life and settlements is like a good guy. Yeah, I know, but like, a volcano's not a guy though. Like, normally.
I've got a demo on my long list of demos that I will hopefully one day get around to playing on stream so I can get them off of my Steam library and off of my hard drive. I think one of them, you play as the Earth trying to like reject humanity. It's a little bit Plague Inc-like, but you can control natural disasters and things as well.
Sure, there's a really deep cut indie game out there where you can date a humanoid volcano. Hopefully not, because that will be part of my game. Like, you romance the volcano to stop it being the bad guy.
Is that the only ending, or is that like an alternative possible ending?
That's an alternative possible ending. That was a lot of dings.
It was the window frame and all its bits.
Date a bunch of elementals seems like a perfect kind of visual novel for folks who love Baldur's Gate or view the 5e monster manly as a dating site.
I think those people already have Monster Hunter Wilds that came out recently.
Volcano will be better. I like how I'm acting like this is actually a real thing I'm going to do.
You could. Maybe there'll be a game jam sometime. Where the theme is unusual romance.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like it could be the theme for a game jam.
Does, that's true.
I need the stool. Where's the stool? Give me stool.
Okay. What have we got left? Also sounds like it could go wrong real fast. Oh my god, jump up on the thing properly! And I fell.
Everybody increment your dizzy counter, but the Shaka version.
There is no Shaka version. your dirt. Bring out your dirt. Bring out your dirt. Okay, it brought out its dirt. Okay. 99% on no checklist.
Still 99% in the checklist.
The crystal ball's not clean, apparently.
Oh, for God's sake, I could have sworn I got this. Hey!
Okay.
Oh, okay, it's all stuff that I missed, apparently. Whoopsies.
Get up, you stupid fool.
I could have sworn I dinged these. Oh well, apparently not. There we go. This one as well I missed. Whoopsies!
Okay, and then what's the roof trims?
I don't know.
There's 5 of them, apparently.
There's a little... So if you look at the roof from the side, there's the roof fascia, and then there's the roof trim above the fascia. I hadn't realised was a separate thing.
Oh.
Which is why there's 5 of them undone, because I didn't look at any of them.
I think some of them can probably be done from down here, but I'm not sure. No, where's your dirt? Okay, where's the last one?
Yay! We got another message from
Yay.
Sonia Alamuddin. Is this the Wishy Washers? I got your details from your friend
The
Harper.
wishy-washers?
Uh-huh. Who's been helping us with something. And then it went away because they don't give you enough time to read.
No.
And here we all are, giving it a wash. I think I'm being pushed off the roof again. Franny says, the wagon looks great, thanks so much. Mind how you go, eh? Ooh. Oh. Okay.
Oh?
So Sonia Alamuddin, whose message read, helping us with a historic dig, fancy getting involved. Hi Wishy, I work with your friend Harper for the Global Archaeological Society, and we desperately need your help.
Ooh.
All the recent seismic activity, coupled with the worst storm in living memory, has unearthed the most extraordinary statue I've ever seen. We have no idea who
Ooh.
made it or when, but we're hoping that with your help those questions will start to get answered.
See.
We're in.
Well then. We're in.
We're in the desert.
Where's the dirt?
There's the dirt.
There's the dirt.
This person has elf ears. Harper Shaw says, hi, quotes, Wishy. Thanks for heading all this way out of town. It's great to catch up again. Oh, if you look behind you, boy, the mountain.
Yep. It's volcanoing.
She says, can you believe the quality of this statue? This thing is likely over 8,000 years old. It's also directly facing Mount Rushless, almost like it's keeping watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What a coincidental time for it to have emerged.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the dirt comes right off
I'm
this.
in danger.
Uh-oh. No, I fell off! Okay, everyone can implement their Dizzy version of the Dizzy Tracker.
Where are the buckets?
Don't know.
I found one, and I blasted it.
What color are they?
This one won't move, Kier. This one won't move. Oh, there we go. I knocked it over.
Is this the one you got
Just
already?
dragged around. Which one? Where are you?
Over here. Hello. There was one on a
Well,
shovel, which I can't move, and one not on a shovel,
I can't move.
which I have moved.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I moved that one. And then there's one over here. Like, if you wanna. Silly achievement time! Thank you, Kier. Want any back here? No.
Okay, I've knocked that one over.
Okay, that's 2. Any buckets up here?
I couldn't see any when I was there.
Does that count as knocked over? Who knows? It looks kind of stuck.
Did you find one?
Yeah, there's one up here. Here.
Oh yeah. There's a little baby one. You're right, it does look kind of stuck.
Yeah. I found another.
Alright, that's definitely knocked over now. Hee hee.
Up here. I've got the achievement.
Oh, you got the achievement. Oh, I haven't got the achievement.
Yeah.
Hey!
Fourth bucket.
Woo! Bucket list at the ancient statue. Knock over for buckets.
Cool. Thanks, Gear.
Thank you.
Back to washing the blue boy.
The plot of The Shape of Water. Sort of.
Is it? I never saw it.
It's a good film.
An achievement on this game, only missing one main game one. Oh wow. I am planning on being a bit achievement hunty in Hades.
That sounds like it's gonna be a lot of effort and take a lot of time, because there's a lot to do in Hades.
Well, you know, I've gotten like almost half of the achievements already.
Oh wow, I mean, I suppose you have beaten the game a lot.
So, like, you know, I'm not gonna get all the achievements on stream.
You've been doing some good work off stream on that as well. Tell the people.
Yeah, so I've been playing Hades off stream because like the kind of like quest for Mother at the minute is to like get my relationships up with the Olympian gods. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna play off stream and I'm just gonna give nectar to the gods and I'm not gonna do any other story things, and then I'll have loads done for whenever I stream next. And that was working. That was fine. Until after the last run I did, I went into my bedroom and Meg was there, and I was like, this seems very story that I can't avoid because like you don't get the option to go speak to her. Zagreus is just like, oh, Meg, and I haven't let it go on far enough in case it goes straight into a conversation. So I don't know if I have to like do the option to go speak to her or if it just goes straight into a conversation. So I was scared and I quit out and I was like, oh, maybe if I go back in, it'll be fine. It was not fine. So now I can't play off stream. So, that is my
You're being held hostage
Hades.
in your room by.
I'm being held
Meg.
hostage in my room by Meg. Basically. Only one reasonable reaction to scary woman showing up in your room. Quit the game. Yeah. Leave. Bye. Sorry.
I've discovered an interesting bug. If you sprint
bug?
up the ramp at the top of this area, and you stand at the edge of the platform and you spray, I was able to get it to spray from, like, not where my, where the model for the Powerwasher should be.
Oh. I'm sure you have, King Girl. That doesn't surprise me at all, actually.
Sonia Alamuddin says, I guess whoever made it had an advanced mythology already. As opposed to a primitive mythology? Question mark?
Yeah, I guess.
The webbed spine along the back. Is this some sort of reptile deity? I mean, it's giving big Atlantis vibes, let's be honest.
Yeah. It's very little King Girl can say she dreams with them. I'd be surprised at it. Oh my god, hello MB. Same though.
I mean, the thing about dreams is they're often about just, like, random weird stuff that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had
I've
a
had
dream
some
where I
odd
had
dreams.
$100 in my backpack, like actual American dollars,
Uh-huh.
and had to find someone to give it away to.
Why would you just give it away?
Because the dream said I must.
I remember having a dream of a bunch of Frankenstein werewolves chasing me through my primary school. Oh, wow. I had a recurring dream as a child where I would get into the back of my dad's old car, no one else was there, and I'd put my seatbelt on, and then the car would, like, eat me.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But yeah, so after I found someone to give the $100 away to, I found someone who represented like a Palestinian charity, right? And to say thanks for donating $100, the person who I gave it to, who was their, I don't know, representative, was like, to say thank you, I'm gonna take you into accompany you to the bathroom in like a gender affirming way.
Okay.
It was very odd.
Yeah. Gotten at my nemesis, the scaffolding.
Oh, I forgot about the scaffolding. I've just been mountain goating it up.
Yeah, but I've started from the bottom. Oh, wait. There's another slab I haven't done. It's lower down. It was scary, Kier. Like, the seatbelt would push me in and then the chair would eat me. I once had a dream that I was storing jelly beans in a conveyor belt, and at the end of the belt was a black hole, and if any red beans went into the black hole, the world would end. Oh no. That seems real bad. I am appreciating...
While I know you meant the dream sounds real bad, it did just kind of strike me that you were just saying the end of the world would be real bad, and that was a massive understatement. Like, you're not wrong, it would be real bad.
I thought you had modded my bot.
I also thought I had modded your bot.
Your bot's not happy.
I mean, has it timed out your bot? Because it hasn't on my screen.
I don't think it can because it's a mod. And they're both mod level, like, in the same chat.
Huh.
Like, because we're in shared chat. Like, because
Yeah.
Artie can do things in your chat whenever she's here. So, like, mods can't, mods can't delete mods' messages. Only the streamer can.
Huh.
So, I'd say it's just like, please don't do that, but I can't do anything about it.
We're asking you nicely, so please don't do that.
Yeah, basically.
Sonia messages, of course, these things aren't necessarily literal. The Egyptians had statues with the heads of storks and cows. Doesn't mean the pyramids were chock full of fish and hay. Although that does sound like the kind of thing the pyramids would have been filled with, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Yes, Dizzy, how does one accompany someone to a bathroom in a gender-affirming way?
I mean, how I would do it is I'll say, if anybody objects to you being here, I'll fight you. I'll fight them.
If anyone objects to you being here, I'll fight you.
Oh dear.
Good English. This is quite easy and simple, other than, like, the crevices. They're a bit awkward. Remember this next time I accompany someone to the bathroom in a gender-affirming way. I see. Person's gonna be accompanying everyone to the bathroom in the most gender-affirming way.
I will also say that, like, I specified it as opposed to in any other way that the sentence could be read.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm not saying I know our chat, but I know our chat.
Mm-hmm. Be clean! Need the same arm slab as this side? Maybe. Yes, okay. I was just being silly.
I do that quite a lot. What way would that be, King Girl?
A gender-affirming one. Whee! Oh, I'm Skyrim horsing it, kind of. take my scaffolding?
Yes, I was hoping I'd be able to put it down up here, but I cannot. So I've taken it for nothing.
This incredibly rude behavior. I know I wasn't on it or anything, but... Hey, are you using this? No, go ahead. HR in this context doesn't refer to human resources, but Hillary Rodham. It turns out Mrs. Clinton is quite opposed to my bathroom habits. I see. Yes, you'd get a Hillary Rodham visit.
I'm glad King Girl specified who that was, because I would have had no clue who Hillary Rodham was otherwise.
Hillary Rodham Clinton. It's her full name, as far as I'm aware.
Sonia says, having said that, have you heard of the aquatic ape theory? No, but I'm guessing I'm going to disagree with it strongly. Some believe that we humans spent part of our African prehistory living semi-aquatically. I was correct.
I didn't know about the Diane part.
They say it's why we're the only hairless apes, with webbed hands and an insulating layer of fat under our skin. We don't have webbed hands, at least as a species.
There's like the slight web at the very bottom of our fingers.
You are having noticeably more success with the dings than I am.
Look, you have loads done up at the head.
I've got lots of area done, but I've got almost no actual parts done.
Oh, it's the crevices. At least for me, they're giving me grief.
Yeah, they're giving me grief too. They're awkward to access when I gotta clamber all over things.
I'm just kind of spraying in the general crevice and seeing what happens. I can climb these fins.
The problem is half the time when I'm looking for dirt, I end up just falling off.
Jump! Jump higher. Jump! Nope. Okay. There you go, there's a ding. Did I just get up on that by accident? Oh my god. Oh, it's because there's a higher bed here. No. Okay. I am a failure!
Bonk.
At jumping. The church is also set. Well, that and the whole transgender thing. Actually, that's not fair. Both the Anglican Church and the Catholic Church are apparently more queer-friendly these days, although how much more is up for debate. That is fair. Also, it also kind... Yeah, okay, just keep saying also many, many times. That's real good English. Anyway, it kind of depends who the Pope is, how much the Catholic Church is open and queer-friendly.
Mm-hmm. Although I think it's fair to say that there's a difference between the talking points of the current Pope and the general acceptance level by the Church as a whole.
I agree, yeah, but like, you know, there are... a lot of Catholic people who are not very queer friendly, and they don't feel safe to voice their opinions. They feel they're being like torn down and all this crap. And then, you know, you get a pope in that's like, oh, the stupid gays. And they're like, yay, good pope, best pope.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're like, the church is good again. That is another important point, although I'd argue that any Catholic should probably listen to the Pope, given that he's, you know, meant to be the mouthpiece of God. Yeah, he is meant to be the mouthpiece of God. That is very true.
I mean, I kind of think that no one should really listen to the Pope, but I realise that is a particularly tense and fraught cultural moment, shall we say.
I mean, again, I think it depends who the Pope is.
At the moment, I'd much rather people listen to the Pope than to the Archbishop of Bloody Canterbury. Or the King.
The Pope right now is, while he was almost not the Pope, because he was very, very unwell recently.
Uh-huh.
He has been an okay Pope.
By far and away the best Pope we ever had.
For the time that was in it, what was his name? John Paul II, or whatever his name was. He was pretty okay. For the time.
Which one was that?
He was the Pope when we were, like, children.
Wasn't he kind of quite deeply involved in a lot of the child exploitation scandals?
Oh, I mean, maybe he was. That's actually fair.
It's also fair that you wouldn't think of it like that because, you know, we were youths at the time.
Well, no, it's not really fair for me to think of it like that, considering that a lot of the scandal went on here.
Did it specifically? I actually didn't know that.
There is a lot of Irishness in bad abuse Catholic stuff. Not just to do with priests, but like the Magdalene laundries and things of, you are a teenage girl and pregnant. Let's rip away your baby and send you away. Goodbye.
Ah, yes.
That was big in ye old Ireland. He was the Pope, he was in the Beatles. Oh yeah, then we got the Nazi Pope. So I think maybe what I'm thinking is like his views out, John Paul II, his views outside of maybe like covering up a lot of abuse and shit. On the outside he came across good. And then we got the horrible Nazi Pope. The one who stepped down, which isn't a thing that popes do.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yes, no, well, he was horrible and awful. The one he stepped down, he was horrible, bad.
I mean, for what it's worth, I think popes ought to be able to retire, both for like humanitarian
I agree. It was
reasons.
just odd.
It was odd.
As far as popes go, it was just like I'm not like saying we should stick to traditions and religion, do it the correct way. It's always been done. I'm just it was odd as far as
You're not saying you want to stop being the Pope, well, go die about it.
Yeah, basically. I don't think they should be able to step down, but I do think there should be a new pope every 10 years. That's fair.
I think they should be able to step down, like, from a practical standpoint, because if you have somebody who is the Pope who doesn't want to be the Pope, and they can't step down, then they might just start doing Pope things, but, like, badly, or not doing them properly, not taking care with their job, etc. And that would be much worse than just having them step down and go live in a villa somewhere on a bit of a pension.
Yeah.
You know, the if I can't quit, then I'll do everything in my power to make you fire me kind of approach. I don't think that would be good for a pope. You saw
I
the
also
Pope. No one
I
would be elected
wonder.
Pope who was that petty, but
Wasn't there some position where I got it again? Was like I changed the rules so I can quit. See it. I mean, probably. What I was wondering recently, whenever the Pope was really quite ill,
uh-huh.
was so like he was in hospital and people outside of like close personal circle things were like the Pope's gonna die, right?
Mm.
And there was bets on who the next Pope's gonna be. Like those bets just like it's a huge betting thing. Like do they just stay in place until he actually does die, or
I
like
would
do they
guess
get? I
so.
would think so, but I don't know the ins and outs of Pope betting. And that's a strange sentence.
Uh-huh.
I don't know the ins and outs of Pope betting. How did we get on to the Pope? How did
We
this
climbed up his long
conversation even
robe.
start? I think Christian figures have additional clauses about if they come back within 3 days. Maybe. The church. How did we get on to the church? My ADHD is not letting me remember anything. I can go. Okay.
Oh
Thank you,
yes, you're right. That
Okay.
is how we got there.
Thank you here for not having a brain like a sieve, like some people on this stream. Me.
I mean, also me. Let's be honest.
I just didn't want to be rude. But with popes, the 3-day rule. I'm gonna be honest, I'd forgotten to, and it was my bathroom activities. Yeah, well, Kier could just remember that, apparently. Like a person who remembers things.
What must that be like?
I have no idea. Well, the thing is, right, I either don't remember shit, or I could tell you, like, the very detailed memory of things.
Uh-huh.
There's no in between. It's that my short-term memory sucks, really. Like, because I could tell you lots of random shit from, like, my childhood that I remember very, very clearly, and other people in my family are like, what? And I'm like, yeah, do you not remember? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no.
Because
I
I
obviously
saw a
cannot think of an
glint of
example right
orange
now.
around here, but for the life of me, I can't find any piece that says it's not clean.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I interrupted you mid-flow.
That's okay. I just forget things, like a cool person reference. What's the reference? Need to update you on Boomkin's blonde woman stories in a bit. Oh, please do.
The references to cool people, I guess.
I guess. We're 99%.
We've actually made really good time on this statue.
Okay, arm slabs, back slabs, chest slabs. I think that's probably all me, honestly.
I mean, I've spent enough time not on the head that it is honestly both of us. I found the back slab in question. I haven't found the dirt on it.
Okay.
I have found the dirt on it. I
found multiple
cleaned the dirt on
chest slabs. Which arm slab is it? Oh, this one. Okay.
You found the arm.
Just chest slabs now. There was like 5 of them, and we're down to 2 now, so... Oh, 1.
It's this slab. I can't see any dirt on it.
Yay!
Oh! Huh.
What? I can hear sound. What's happening?
Look at statue face.
I can't see it from. Oh! Oh! It's going towards the volcano.
Uh-huh. It's...
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Going right through the scaffolding.
Uh-huh. We should probably move
More!
that before it gets broken.
Something Rosa Diaz says in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Ah, yes, I remember. I just forget things like a cool person. What the fuck?
I'm watching a little video of us cleaning.
Will the video show laser at the end? Yes. The picture has laser. Is there any messages about it, Dizzy? Dizzy? Hello? Have we lost Dizzy? Oh, you're lighting up green and I can't hear you. That's weird. Can you say something? Why are you lighting up green? Can you... Oh, you can't hear Dizzy on stream either. Okay, that's interesting. Because Dizzy is lighting up green on Discord for me. But not making any noise. Maybe, yes. Because there's a tiny pickup on the OBS on the Discord. On the... I can say words. We could hear crackle. Oh no. Not crackle.
Hello? Hi, can you hear me? Hi, can you hear me, Shaka?
Hello, I hear you.
Yes, I unplugged and plugged in my microphone. Kigo says we're so back. I don't know what happened
so
there.
back.
That was odd.
I don't know.
Concerning. What was the last thing you heard from me?
Laser. There was no you didn't read out anything about messages or anything.
Oh, okay.
If you had, I hadn't heard any.
I have message screen open and I was starting to read it. We had a message that says, Doc, I don't know where you're at, but if it's anywhere near Muckingham, then you need to get out, and this is in all caps, right now. Mount Rushless could blow any minute. I'm just praying
there's a laser going towards it.
Yes, there is. Mount Rushless could blow any minute. I'm just praying I've got time to scoop up Ma and Pa first. And then the final message says, thanks so much for your help with the statue. We are in awe. We're taken aback by the statue itself, let alone that beam of light it fired at the volcano. So much to discover about these peoples. Like, who on earth were they? All looks pretty fishy, wishy. I check who's helping me escape. I can see that as I'm just stuttering around on my screen.
You're not moving. We need to get back to the van.
We do. It's true.
We need to run away. Get going.
All right. The next mission is clean the stunt plane at the highfalutin aerodrome, which possibly might be our way out. Hello.
Hello.
You said.
Why did you say hello?
You said Dizzy.
No, I didn't. I said I see.
Ah, okay. Oh, the water spraying at my face looks really pretty in like the desert sunlight and with the laser beam behind me. Okay,
It's true love. When there's an emergency, you gotta spray your partner away from the date. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are you in the next level?
I'm loading in very slowly.
Okay. Okay, because I've got a black screen. Well, it's like the screen. I've got all the UI of the game, but it's on a black screen.
The
Hello?
loading bar has just frozen on my screen, actually.
Oh, that doesn't seem ideal.
It's not.
Oh,
Hmm.
I haven't seen him. So
Oh, I think we lost a Shaka.
hi, I just didn't want to be shouting more.
That's fair.
So
I may have to close the game down and come back to it.
oh dear.
I'm wondering if I should actually stop and restart my PC, but obviously I don't like doing that midstream. But this is obviously the
I mean, my
second
game
issue we've
seems
had.
pretty kind of messed up as well.
Okay. We'll kill the.
Like, it still says escape, job complete, open the tablet to continue, but the screen is black.
Oh,
So,
that's concerning.
yeah. So, like, maybe we should both just close the game
I'm not
and see
having
how it
I'm not
goes.
having any luck with closing the game, and I can't open Task Manager.
What about if you, like, alt tab? Can you alt tab?
I'm alt tabbed. I can tab into OBS. I
Yeah, and then if you, like, hover over Powerwash, can you not exit it from there? Right
nope.
click
No,
and
I
close it.
tried. Okay, Task
Can
Manager has opened
you...
itself, and I've closed Powerwash. I think I'm gonna close stream and actually restart my PC because this is a bit
Okay,
spooksome.
well, we are at an hour and 20, so I'll go make tea, I guess, while you do all the things.
Yes, so we can have a little break, a little
Yeah,
unscheduled
have a.
break, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, we were if we didn't even decide how long we were gonna go for today.
That's true. We didn't.
So if we were going for 3 hours, then like break time's coming up soon anyway.
Mhm.
So but yeah, okay, right, break. I will see you soon.
All right. Ciao.
Bye for now. Okay, chat. Here's some music.
I'm not gonna
I
give you
will
guys.
be
Oh, I'm not gonna give you any music chat. Sorry, I was talking to my chat, still
um
holding push to talk.
that's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna give you any music because I won't be able to because I'm
I'm gonna
gonna close
deafen
and
now.
restart. I'll see you all in just a little bit. Don't miss me too much. Don't go anywhere. You do deserve music. I just can't provide for you. I'm not earning enough from the streams. I'll see you all in a sec. Hang on. Bye. Hello, little waddlings. Unfortunately, that was it for today's stream. We came back after a little break and we could not get the game to work any better. I spent a little bit of time hanging out on Shaka's stream, which was a very lovely time. But I have no content for you today, unfortunately. So, if you have enjoyed watching, please do drop a likey on the video and consider subscribing to me both over here on YouTube where it's free, but also maybe over on Twitch where you can lend me a little hand by supporting me a bit more directly over there. Power Sim will return with Shaka again sometime in the near future. But until then, you can check out my video tomorrow, which is going to be some axes. Very excited to have a sponsored video, or at least a gifted key video. It's always nice. And you can also check out the backlog of Powerwash and everything else I've done with Shaka, and indeed everything else I have done on my video page here on YouTube. That is all for me. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Dizzy, and I'll see you all next time. So everyone, bye bye.